Hey guys, this is Roxann Smithers with Smithers and Ume-Nwagbo, your trusted 360 General Counsel, and this is a note from my Legalpad. Clients often ask for our advice about whether it is a good idea to enter into a business arrangement with family or friends or to exchange goods and services between family and friends. They're concerned about the pitfalls involved and whether or not they'll be able to maintain that family relationship or if they will be able to maintain a business relationship with their family and friends. And so we're going to talk about some of the strategies that you can employ if you are going to enter in a business relationship with family and friends and how to navigate that situation. We'll just talk about 3 points. First point is don't be afraid to do so. Many long-standing and very successful business ventures were started either by friends coming together with an idea and pooling their resources or family members coming together and pooling their resources. Similarly, many people in both goods and service industries utilize a wide network of family and friends who turn into customers and turn into supporters of their business. So it's not something that you should shy away from, but you do need to plan accordingly. So once you've decided that you're going to go for it and you're not going to be afraid, you need to make sure that you honor business formalities. And that comes in a couple different forms. As always, you should have a written contract that details the terms of the business relationship, the terms of the sale of goods, or the terms of the provision of services in either direction. You need to be clear about the scope of the work. You need to be clear about the expectations between the parties. You need to be clear about the amount of compensation for those goods or services, the timeline for that compensation, as well as what happens if anyone breaches that agreement and how issues will be resolved. That's the first step. A clear contract between the parties can help solve a multitude of problems down the road and help you to avoid problems in the first place. Along the same lines, you want to make sure that you maintain the proper exchange of funds between the parties. So if it's a situation where invoicing is called for, if it's a situation where a deposit is called for and then payment after the fact is called for, or advance payment is the appropriate setup for the relationship, you want to maintain that. Just like in any other business relationship where there would be proper invoicing and there would be proper and formal payment for services or goods, you want to make sure that you have that structure in place with family and friends. And finally, in maintaining proper business relationships, you want to make sure that there are written communications with regards to how the business will run, any issues in the provision of the goods or services, any concerns, any questions, and any decisions to modify the terms of that contract. Those things should be done in writing, at minimum an email. But really, if you're making a change to the terms of the agreement, that should be done in an amendment to the contract or a rider to that contract. If you maintain those business formalities in that business relationship, it takes away any questions in terms of favoritism or keeps you from having that blurring of lines between the personal relationship and the business relationship. The final thing on that same point is you want to make sure that you do keep a healthy separation between the activities that are related to the business and communications that are related to the business and activities and communications that are related to the friendship or to the family relationship. If there are both business funds being exchanged between the parties and personal funds, keep those separate at all times so that there are no questions or concerns down the road. Similarly, keep a difference between your business communications and your personal communications. And also, you might want to protect your time. Nothing can hurt a family relationship or a friendship more if every time you're together, you're simply talking about business and you're not making time to nurture and cultivate that friendship. On that same point, you do want to make sure that you're providing professional, timely services, or that you're expecting professional and timely services from that family member or that friend. They deserve that same respect, and you deserve that same respect. And it keeps the lines clear in the different relationships. So what I want to make sure that everyone understands is that if you truly love what you do and you're following your passion, more often than not, you're going to also love the people that you do business with, and you're going to love the time that you spend with them. And oftentimes clients will become friends and friends will become clients. So if you'd like to learn more about the attorneys with Smithers and Ume-Nwagbo, you can find us at stulawgroup.com. You can also find us on Facebook, LinkedIn, as well as our YouTube channel. And this has been a note from my legal.